All right, tonight on Game Night Live, 100 year of celebration at East over their rivals. Also, one team is the power, the other is trying to become one. We've got the battle in Utah County. And over here, another state record falling last night in Logan. Are you ready? We are. Let's rock.
A KSL Sports Beat presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Presented by SportsMedUtah.com.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, go. We are the students of Olympus High.
Kind of scares me right there. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Game Night Live, presented by SportsMedUtah.com, with the Utes and Cougars renewing their rivalry tonight in Provo. Last night, it was high school rivals taking center stage. East, number 1 in 4A in our KSL coaches poll, hosting Highland. It's the 56th meeting between these two, and to add even more emotion to this game, East was celebrating its 100th anniversary, and we had it for you live on KSL.com.
It's time to put on the helmet for this week's Game of the Week. Brought to you by Gutter Helmet.
Welcome to East High School. Beautiful night for high school football. The Leopards began their century celebration in the first quarter.
Greer with a lob pass picked off.
After Highland's second turnover, it didn't take them long to take control.
The pitch is to Solovey. Solovey is in for the touchdown, and the Leopards on homecoming get in the end zone first.
Now to the second quarter, it's Molokai Solovey once again.
Right side is Solovey. Solovey's in for the touchdown.
14-0 East. Highland would get the ball back, and the Leopard defense would strike back.
His pass picked off inside the 40-yard line. Oh, what a play by the defender of the East Leopards, Preston Curtis.
The fourth Ram turnover would lead to this.
Preston Curtis is in for the touchdown. And the East Leopards capitalize on the fourth turnover of the Highland Rams, and they take it 38 yards to take a 3-touchdown lead.
It was 22-0 at the half, and at halftime, it was all about celebrating homecoming and 100 years of East. Fourth quarter now, after the Rams cut the lead to 22-6. Momentum quickly went back to the Leopards.
Isaac Baez is going to have a touchdown!
That would seal this deal as East celebrates homecoming and 100 years with a win over their rival Highland, 29-7.
This is a great win. This is a great emotional win. Our kids were, in more ways than one, our kids were really hungry for this game. So I'm glad it turned out in our favor, in their favor, I should say.
It's a big win. I mean, especially to our coach, especially from last year, what Highland did to us. I mean, we just had to get this one. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just a big win for us.
It's been an honor to play with this team for the last 4 years. I have to have surgery on my shoulder, so I'll be done. But this team is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
So this is your final game of your high school career?
Yes, sir, and there's no better way to go out.
Yeah, tough break for Corey Rush, who's committed to Arizona State. He played last night with a torn-up shoulder. He'll have surgery this week. He'll be missed by Coach Matich and the Leopards. By the way, Highland ended up turning the ball over 7 times last night against East. All right, 3-1 Lehigh looking to upset 4-0 Pleasant Grove. Vikings on the board first. TJ Wind, a 3-yarder. You'll probably see more of him later, like right now. Wind, boom, boom, boom. He still goes. Knocking down a bunch of Pioneers, only a 4-yarder, but it was a lot more power-packed than just 4 yards, 13-3 PGs. 2 seconds left, first half. Lehigh's Derek Beeston to Austin Wetzel. Yeah, the son of our Uinta golf tips, Mark Wetzel. Lehigh only down 3 at halftime. In the third, Pleasant Grove striking quickly. Jeremiah Evans finds Jacob Doman, and Doman down inside the 10. TJ Wind would punch it in for another touchdown. Vikings took 40 seconds to score. They're up by 10. Lehigh, even with the state's leading rusher, Caden Carlton, not having a very good night. They went to the air. Beeston to Ryan Absher. Touchdown. Pioneers missed the freebie. Down to a 4-point lead. Pioneers keep coming. Beeston to Wetzel again. Familiar play. Another missed PAT, but Lehigh takes the lead. for the first time tonight, 22-20. Pioneers increased that lead to 28-20. Fourth quarter, win just not going to be stopped. 245 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, tied at 28. 8 minutes left. Lehigh coming back. Beaston to Absher again, 16 yards, but they missed the point after again. Pioneers lead is 6. Only a minute 30 left for Pleasant Grove. Plenty of time. Jeremiah Evans throws it up. Nice defense, but it was a great grab by Dolman. Good concentration there. Vikings now in the red zone, 3rd and goal. Evans. Malik Overstreet, touchdown. Is it? Yes. And that's your game-winning TD. Vikings slug it out for the comeback win. Lehigh's Caden Colton bottled up most of the night after rushing for nearly 700 yards the last couple of games. All right, it was a battle of unbeatens in Cache Valley. Logan, number 1 in our number 2 in our KSL coaches poll in 4A, hosting Roy. Roy looking to go 5-0 for the first time since Jim McMahon roamed the sidelines back in the late 70s. Dave Noriega was there for this one.
We're the Logan Grizzlies, and you're watching Game Night Live. Let's go, Grizzlies!
The Logan High football team has a rich tradition at quarterback, and it always seems to involve the Nelson brothers, Riley, DJ, and now the baby brother, Chase, who's trying to make a mark all his own. And Logan tried to put this game away early. Nelson found his favorite target, Taylor Compton, for a 23-yard touchdown strike, 25-0 for the Grizzlies.
You know, I was paying more attention to my boy T-Comp's numbers, man. What did he finish up with? He was finding the end zone and getting chunks every play, it seemed like.
Second half trailing 25-8, Tyler Skidmore and Nate Jones start a monster second half. This 52-yard catch and carry was a beauty. Then Jones and Skidmore one-up themselves. This time it's Jones for 77 yards.
Man, that number 23, he is a stud. Holy cow.
But Friday night was owned by Riley and DJ's brother. 46 yards to Compton again. Compton had a huge day. 13 catches, 205 yards, 3 touchdowns.
We love our team, but we're getting sick of doing push-ups because they're so freaking good. Go Logan!
Nelson broke his brother DJ's state record with 691 total yards. Something he'll let his brother know as he serves his LDS mission.
I write him emails every Monday, just gonna mention it with a little smirk. I don't know. He's the man. I love him, though. Feel bad taking that one away. No, just kidding.
Yeah, that was good. He's a stud, man. He made some plays, man. Put the game away down there in the fourth quarter, and I can't say enough about that kid. I was pumped. I love that kid, man. He plays his heart out. He leaves it on the field, and it showed tonight, man.
Yeah, my O-line was just blowing him up. It was sweet. I was getting huge holes in the angles I wanted and just keeping everything north and south like my pops taught me. So.
In Logan, I'm Dave Noriega for Game Night Live.
All right, let's head south for this rivalry. Dixie at Pineview. First quarter, Panthers make it look easy. Cody Wilstead. Man, is this guy a QB or what? Find Jack Bangerter. 46 yards, 7-0 Pineview. But those completions started to go to the other team a little bit. Second quarter, Braxton Ibsen stops the scoring drive right there. Flyers would take advantage too. Joseph Takau up the middle, 2-yarder. We're tied. Third quarter, turnover still popping up for Pineview. Ball tip, picked by Taylor Strelo. Not long after that, Takau takes it in for another touchdown, 8 yards. This time his third of the night at 21-7 Flyers. Panthers would rally. Check out the diving catch by Colton Miller. Every inch of his 5'10" frame. Pineview scores. It's now 21-14. Fourth quarter, 21-17. Panthers need a touchdown to win it. Can they get it? Can they get it? No, they cannot. Turn it over on downs. Flyers get the big win, 21-17.
We didn't want to have our heads down. We just wanted to win this game, get ourselves some confidence, go out there and play some more region games with win under our belt, so we did good.
All right, now let's head up north. Juan Diego traveling to Bear River, and Soaring Eagles taking control early. Cole Nelson doing the honors on the opening drive, 5-yard touchdown, 7-0. It's 21-7 just before the half when Juan Diego would answer a BR touchdown. Cameron Hansen in from a yard out. It's 28-7 at the half. Bears come out in the third quarter, fired up, but then this happens. Bounce off the receiver into the hands of Cole Nelson. That's an interception. Then 4 plays later, Gabe Colosimo gets the ball on the reverse, and his legs do the rest.
Into the end zone.
Juan Diego, 45-13 over Bear River. All right, stepping away from region matchups now, Jordan Beat Diggers taking on the Harriman Mustangs. First quarter, Austin Kafensis finds Abram Davenport, 13-yard touchdown. It's 7-0 Diggers. Mustangs come charging back. Kyle Strauss rolling out. Josh McMillan's got it. Touchdown. We're tied at 7. All right, in the second quarter now, possibly the catch of the week. Kafensis going up top to Cooper Clark. Tips and hauls it in on his back. It's 14-7, Jordan. Third quarter, Mustangs not going away. Caden Hayward, 37 yards, and he's got himself a touchdown. But the Diggers would get too much out of Kafensis as he throws another TD. That put the game out of reach. Jordan wins this thing 35-27. All right, still plenty of more highlights to go. The new kid on the block trying to rule the town. Extra point will decide this one. Come on back and find out who's doing what.
Hey, we're in Maple Mountain, and it's game time. Let's go.
All right, after Chopper 5 delivered the game ball at East Highland last night, it traveled to Wasatch Front, checking out a number of games. Here's Jeremiah Jensen with this edition of Friday Night Flights, powered by Larry H. Miller Dealerships.
Friday Night Lights took us to Utah County this week. We're at Maple Mountain High School, where the Golden Eagles hosted Spanish Fork.
Second quarter, Taylor Knowles with 5 of his 165 yards rushing and 1 of his 2 touchdowns, giving the Dons a 14-7 lead. Maple Mountain would answer just before the half. Jaron Hall keeps it on the read option and scores. But a late touchdown by Spanish Fork gives the Dons a road win in region play.
After we left Spanish Fork, we landed in the northern part of Utah County, where Mountain View hosted rival Orem.
The Tigers dominated on both sides of the ball. James Wadsworth breaks a couple tackles and scores easily. 28-0 at that point. Orem would go on to defeat their rival 35-0.
The final stop on our Utah County tour, Saratoga Springs, where Westlake hosted American Fork in a Region 4 matchup.
American Fork's offense racked up 42 points and their defense dominated. Nick Bernardo with the sack. The Cavemen are 2-0 in Region 4. In Chopper 5, I'm Jeremiah Jensen, Game Night Live.
All right, JJ, thank you. Now on the ground, 4-0 Springville, homecoming against Timpview. Teua breaks loose, and he has gone 18 yards, touchdown. Timpview up 14-0. Britton Covey, well, he had himself a game. Breaks a tackle right there. He's in for the 5-yard touchdown. Margin of victory, quite a shocker here. Timpview wins this thing. Shut him out. 35-0. Region 1, Northridge at Syracuse. Titans looking to rebound after last week's loss to Davis. Kavika Fanua, 1-yard TD run. That took more effort than you'd think. 7-0 Titans. Q's now keeping it flowing a little bit. Trevor Olsen on the sweep. In for the 15-yard touchdown. It's 14-0, but on the kickoff, the Northridge Knights get on the board. Looked like he stopped, but there he goes. How about a 92-yard touchdown? But Syracuse, they would go on to win this thing 45-27. Possible Region 4 title game, huh? What do you think? Lone Peak and Riverton. Oh, that's an artsy-fartsy shot. First quarter, Silver Wolves dominating up front and opening up big holes for the running backs. Caden Jones breaks up 40-yard run, sets up Hayden Caius. He's in for the touchdown, 4 yards. But the Knights would come stomping back. The Utah State commit Baron Gakowski, 3 yards, and we got ourselves a tie ball game. When the wheels come off for Lone Peak after that, Riverton will score 21 and answered. Dylan Underwood, touchdown. And the touchdown off the interception. All right, Lone Peak tried to come back, but Riverton wins this thing 31-14. Wild and wacky one at Olympus. Corner Canyon, Michael Ebeling in for the touchdown. It's 17-3 Corner Canyon in the fourth. Cue the comeback by the Titans, 4th and 10. It's the hook and ladder to a lineman, Miles Henry Davis, keeping the drive alive and finishing off with Ben Siegel getting to the edge and getting into the end zone. It's now 17-10. Ole will get the ball back. Chargers go long and high. Picked off. Titan ball, a chance to win it. But Olympus drive into the red zone. Chase Manning rolled. Ball tipped. Corner Canyon picks it off, but it's not over yet. Titans get it back again, and this time Manning to Connor Howler. Nice catch. It's 17-16. So here comes the extra point to send us into overtime. No good. No overtime either. Corner Canyon gets their second win of the season, 17-16 over Olympus. Brighton taking on Hunter. Second quarter, McCabe Medlinger. Going deep, Nathan Uhe. 48 yards, and that is a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Brighton has a 20-6 lead. Bengals would have a lot more to handle there. Also, Messina, 15 yards and the TD. Bengals win big, 41-20 as your final. Ogden taking on Box Elder. First quarter we go. Darius McFarland. Oh, we got a block punt and a scoop up and a touchdown. 7-0 Bees with the lead. Shad Watson. Going deep, Connor Udy. Got it. 36-yard touchdown, Box Elder. That's a big win, too, 54-14. All right, week 5 started on Thursday night. Bingham number 1 in 5A in our KSL coaches poll. On the road and on the new turf at Granger.
It did not take Bingham long to test out that new turf at Granger. First play from scrimmage, Scott Nichols finds the edge, and then 66 yards later, he finds the end zone, and just like that, it's 7-0 Bingham. A couple minutes later, Nate Naylor takes his turn, this time a 26-yard touchdown, 14-0 Bingham. In the second quarter, it's Kyle Gehrig. He finds Nichols. It's a 45-yard touchdown, and it's 28-0 Bingham. Still in the second, Gehrig goes to work again. 38-yard hookup with Aaron Marsh. It is 35-0 Bingham. The Miners scoring all 42 of their points in the first half, and they cruise to the big win over Granger and move to 5-0.
Hey, we're starting a new fun Facebook contest right here on Game Night Live. We want to know which game you think would be best for us to cover each week. It is the Facebook fan favorite. Now, here are the nominations for this upcoming week. Go to SportsBeat page on our Facebook page and cast your vote, and we'll be sure to cover that game that receives the most votes. All right, here we go. Let's check out our primetime performers brought to you by Deseret First Credit Union. Of course, we have to start with Chase Nelson. How could we not? The Logan quarterback, a state record 691 yards of total offense, 29-41, 441 yards passing, and 5 touchdowns through the air, 39 carries, 250 yards, and another 2 touchdowns on the ground. How about Jordan running back Clay Moss, 283 yards and 3 touchdowns to help the Beat Diggers break a 3-game losing streak. TJ Wind of Pleasant Grove, 28 carries, 45 yards, and 4 touchdowns in leading the Vikings. 245 yards, that is, and leading the Vikings to a come-from-behind win over Lehigh. 28 carries, 245 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Got it right. The highlight reel when we come back. All right, week 5 of the high school football season now in the books. Time to check out this week's highlight reel, brought to you by Brent Brown Toyota.
of the students of Olympus High.